Welcome back to Gotchu Gotchu. My name is Joseph. On my left.
My name is Heather.
Oh, a lot of energy today.
Yep.
Did you drink Red Bull or something?
I did.
Oh, maybe that's why.
I did because...
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Because usually at this time, you're very...
But I'm still... Well,
slow.
I had it... Yeah, I know. I had one... What time is it? 9:40. I had one at like 5. But I finished it at like 7.
Like the small can?
Yeah.
For 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. I take my time when it comes to drinks. Like anything like Boba or whatever.
Oh.
Like I don't just... I take my time.
So if there's ice in your boba, it's gonna melt.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
After an hour, right?
Coffee
and
with
then
boba, yep.
It gets very watery. You lose the
and then
flavor.
that's when I stopped drinking it. But that's why I'm not really a fan of like I don't really get it that often for that reason. And then I get sick of it like so quickly after I drink it. So I just
Well, how'd you get into drinking boba?
Well, I don't know.
It's an Asian thing, right?
Yeah, but they're all over.
Yeah, they're all over. But who introduced you to boba?
I don't remember. I think the first time I like had it was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, with who?
Like I think that's when it started. Like people started to know about it and stuff. But it's good. I like it. But sometimes if I go, it's usually just because I'm like, there's nothing to do, so I want to go.
Gotcha.
Do something.
Because I know white people, they don't drink boba. Like black people, they don't drink boba. I don't see them drinking boba.
I don't know. I feel like majority of the people like it.
Yeah.
I feel like
I've never seen like the typical blonde girl going in and getting boba by herself. usually they go to Starbucks or get coffee or something, you know? Probably. Yeah. So whenever I'll go into a boba shop that's like Asian people all over, it feels like I'm in my element, you know?
Yeah. It's good though.
Yeah. Anyway, today's topic is...
I hate homework.
Yeah. We decided this topic because today and yesterday, Heather Fullmer
Whoa, okay.
was complaining a lot about how she has a lot of finals and then she has a lot of essays to write and then she was just complaining.
Well, so I've had nothing going on all summer, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That was good. I had a good routine. I was always doing school stuff these days and whatnot. And then bunch of shit happened. Of course, right at...
For example...
Well, I'm not going to get into that. But, of course, this happens, like, right at the end of the semester.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I had a paper due not even a week ago. And then I had a final... I have a final that's due this Thursday. So there's a lot of shit.
Then why weren't you busy?
And it's not that it's hard. It's just like I just literally haven't had the time. I haven't had the time, and I've been so fucking drained.
Because of?
Everything. Because of
What's
all
everything?
the issues.
What issues?
Like I have to get my wisdom teeth taken out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And I didn't know about this until today. So I was planning on working on my final starting today. And then I'm like, okay, I still have today, Wednesday,
Tomorrow.
and Thursday.
Wednesday and Thursday, yeah.
Plenty of time to get it done. Nope, gotta get it done all in one fucking day.
Because you're gonna be in surgery like the whole day tomorrow?
Well, not the whole day. Like 10 a.m.
10 a.m. too.
And then I don't know what time it gets done. I think it's quick.
It's quick.
But I don't know how I'm going to feel after. I don't know.
And
I think I'll be fine. But
nah, I don't think so. You're going to wear the white thing all around you. You can't eat anything.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. I think I'll be fine.
Yeah. I hope you're fine.
Yeah.
I hope you're fine. Do you want to explain the situation with your wisdom teeth?
Well, they're just coming in sideways.
Mine too.
Yeah.
That's typical.
Yeah. I mean, and like they're not hurting me at the moment, but they were for like the past year and a half.
Oh, past a year and a half.
Almost 2 years probably now. And
Oh.
yeah, because they would like come in and I'm like, okay, are they in? And then the pain would go away for months, didn't feel anything. And then like recently, like a few months ago, it happened again and I like literally couldn't even like close my mouth fully because the gum was so like swollen.
Oh.
And I was like, fuck, maybe it's like infected or something. It's like, it was pretty bad. And then it went away. Now it's fine. But,
Oh, gotcha.
yeah.
Because my teeth is also like that, but it never hurt.
Never had any pain.
No pain.
Did you feel it coming in? Like the
Nah,
tooth?
I don't even know that it's there.
Same. I mean, they said like the top ones, I think that they're fine, but like I didn't feel the top ones come in at all, and they're like, yeah, they're fully in. And I was like, because if I feel my mouth, I'm like, I have so much space back there though. Well, that just feels like a normal molar.
Yeah.
So, are you feeling yours now?
Yeah. I think mine's fine. But the fact that we have to get it out, I don't like it. I don't like human body.
Yeah, like why do we even still get wisdom teeth?
And why do we have to like take those out?
Like, why are they there?
It's like the same thing as, for your pinky toe. Sometimes there are people with 2 nails.
Yeah, no nail sometimes.
Yeah, they have a nail, but they'll have like another small nail on the side. Oh
shit.
On your pinky toe.
Yeah, it's like useless.
And then something about the tendons. Is it the tendons?
In your finger?
On your pinky toes.
I don't know.
And some people have the thing, some people don't.
It's weird.
And then for some people, their feet is arched, and for some people, it's just flat.
Yeah.
Right? Well, how's your feet?
I think they're arched. They're not flat.
They're arched?
Yeah. They're not like...
Can you show people your feet?
Hell no! Not for free. Yeah.
But why did people start like fetishizing the feet?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Like, I don't feel anything.
I don't feel anything either. I think that's...
Have you seen people around you?
No.
Who are into like...
No, I just always see it. I know, but I always just see it as like a joke.
Right?
Like if someone shows them, they're like, why are you doing that for free?
Yeah. I think when people are making a big deal, and that's why people are more just like wanting to see it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I've never heard anything about a toe fetish.
No.
In person.
Me either. Oh.
Like sucking on the toe. Oh.
Not for me. No, I would not. No, I would not. Not for $1 million. Not for anything. No, I would not.
No, let's say your partner wants to do that for you. Not you doing it.
No.
No, it's not you.
I don't even let people, even if my toes are done, I am wearing socks at all times until you leave.
Wait.
Like, I can't.
You have socks on?
Oh, yeah. Are you joking? Oh, fuck yeah. And so many people are like, why are you wearing socks when you sleep? And I'm like, I just always wear socks.
Like all the time in bed?
Not when I'm by myself, but like.
Oh, with someone?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh, heck no.
Oh.
I don't know. Ah!
That's not mosquito. It's something else. Wait, when did you start having your socks on?
Always.
Always?
Always.
So it's been a thing your whole life?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't like that.
I never heard about that because I don't wear socks in my bed. I always take it off.
No.
Because of sweat. You're gonna sweat and it's gonna stink.
Fuck. I'll take a shower. No. Absolutely not.
But let's say, so how much would you make the other person do it for?
No.
100,000.
Yeah.
50. 50K.
Yeah.
50K.
For them to do what?
Suck on your
Would you not though? That's
10K?
a lot of money.
I'll do it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I don't even have to
What
do
about
anything.
what about $1,000? They're gonna suck on your toes.
Yeah, why the fuck not? I don't have to do anything.
Oh, for even though it's free, you're gonna just let them.
If it's free for free, I don't get anything out of it. No.
But you're not doing anything.
Well, if I'm gonna get some money from it, why not?
Let's say
If
your
it's
partner,
for free and you're no, I don't care just because I don't have to do anything. Like, no, I wouldn't let you.
$5.
Nope.
$10.
Nope.
$100.
Nope.
500.
1,000 minimum.
500.
Nope. 1,000 minimum.
1,000 minimum. Oh, got you. What about you sucking on their let's start with 10K.
Oh hell no! Oh.
Let's start at 10K.
No.
No?
It gotta be at least 50.
At least 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, 10K, I could do a lot with that, and all I gotta do is like.
We're like just
Would you not?
like a minute.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Why
I
not?
would do it. 5,000.
Yeah.
10,000.
I think 5K is the
5K is
minimum
the-
for this one. But let's be real, who would not? Like, come
Yeah.
on.
So have you ever
No.
had a partner?
No.
Oh no.
No.
None of them was into.
Absolutely fucking no.
Oh, got you.
Nope.
Maybe our topic should suck my.
Sucking toes.
Nah, it's gonna be all wholesome.
How the hell did we talk about homework?
That's true. Okay, going back to topic of homework. But why are we talking about toes now?
You brought it up. I don't know. Oh, we're talking about
Before that.
socks.
But before socks, what were we talking? What were we talking about? Socks in bed.
Yeah.
In bed. Yeah, what were we
I
talking?
don't fucking know.
Homework. We started with
The wisdom teeth.
wisdom teeth, and then how much. Something about fetish. Something. I talked about like, I don't get when people like
Well,
fetishize, blah blah blah. But right before that, we were talking about something else.
Boba.
But how do we move that topic to toes? Watery? No ice?
Oh yeah.
No ice because of watery, no
Yeah.
flavor. Asian people,
Mhm.
white people, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Did I just randomly drop the
Fuck,
toe
I don't
thing?
know. Yeah, I think you did.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, topic. Oh, you were complaining. We talked about that.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
It started.
So where should we start? Should we start with how should they do their homework? Like what would be a good way for you to approach homework mentally? Like school homework. What's your thoughts on school homework? Do you think
Like
it's
good
worth it?
advice would be get started on it early. You know.
But that's typical. But the thing is, the one advice that I've heard recently, like yesterday, when I was talking with someone,
Sorry.
he's I think he's a computer science major, and he talked about last year he was using ChatGPT to do all his coding, like literally everything. So I asked him, if you're gonna do that, does it even matter that you know how to do the coding by yourself?
Yeah.
So at that point, the class doesn't matter.
True.
Like them testing you on whether you could do that.
Nothing does
to
if
make
that's
the
the
coding,
case, right?
Yeah, and then he also talked about the ChatGPT specifically points out where you made a mistake in coding, but usually when you're doing it by yourself, that you just run the test and you have to figure out like what's wrong with the code. But with ChatGPT,
You
it
don't gotta
exactly
use your
tells
brain at all.
you. Yeah. But also I heard something about the quality of ChatGPT gotten worse over time.
Really? Because
It was good back in the day, but now it's getting like worse for some
more
reason.
people are using it, or
No, I think it's like a rumor. Maybe it's a rumor thing, but they're using like a different way of extracting or like using certain data. So I heard something about that. So right now the accuracy is not there. That's what I've heard.
wow.
So I don't know how people are gonna do it like this school year.
I know, because I feel like everyone
Was using ChatGPT.
was using it and got so used to it
last year
that it's like you can't even imagine like just doing it the old-fashioned way of like reading through things and like figuring out what stuff means on your own. Yeah.
Did you use ChatGPT?
I mean, I've tried it before for sure, yeah. Like, especially, I think it's really good at, like, it's a good way to, like, give yourself an example of what you need to do. Or, like, explain things to you. But, like, I don't know. I've never, like, actually, like, used it and then, like, just literally, like, type whatever it's spitting at me. No.
I mean, don't you have essays, right? Even though you're not doing the math, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You have essays, right? I heard that it helps with your essays, too. You just type in something. And
oh, yeah. But, I mean, there's always, like it's obviously not going to be perfect. But, again, I think like, if you're using it for, like, examples and stuff, like, it's really helpful.
Because I know that my weakness was essays. Because I didn't know how to write a good essay. Because there's an introduction, right?
Yeah.
And then I usually just have the hook, blah, blah, blah. And then the thesis.
Yeah.
I'll talk about this. And then the first paragraph. When I write essays, I usually just literally copy paste. Like the main points. And kind of rephrase it. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I think that's smart. But the teachers, professors, they didn't like my essays.
I feel like it always depends on the teacher though as well, because I've like written essays and someone could be like it's horrible and blah blah blah, and then another teacher could be like no, it's fine.
Because
like, I don't know.
When I think of essays, you basically just need like the main points in your essays, which is basically the meat.
Yeah.
The point. Oh, I like to do this. That's why, because that's all you need. And and all the essays that we write about is in textbook or something, some source, right? So you basically read the source.
If you're having to base it off of another
source
thing,
and then
it's not just coming right from your imagination.
Yeah,
so
we never come up with our unless it's like a creative writing.
Yeah.
So usually the essays that I did were just extracting information from other sources, and when I extract sources, like extract ideas, I literally just like take the main points. It. Yeah. That's smart.
But that's kind of what you have to do anyways.
Yeah, but the thing is, professors, they were like, nah, you basically like copied. Not like copy, but like it was too similar, I guess.
Yeah.
It wasn't
like
your
summarizing
words.
it. Like yeah.
But what am I supposed to do with already like a perfect example, you know?
You know what I can't do? When they ask you to come up with a question for a reading, they're like, read this and then come up with a question.
That's so easy for me. That's so easy.
Because I look at it like the information is right here in front of me. I know what it's about. I don't have a question. I literally don't have a fucking question.
No, I feel like question is easy.
No, it's not. That's the hardest thing for me to do. I panic when they do that. When they literally force you, like, you have to come up with a question. What the hell do you mean I don't have a question? They're telling me everything. Like, okay, I can't ask like, oh, why is
it
why is he
green?
scared or something? It's like, he's scared because I already know.
Yeah. But when you took English class in high school, you had to do that, right? They'll print out a piece of paper and they'll be like, okay, you're gonna have 5 questions each.
No, I'm not talking about though when they say like answer the question.
Yeah,
it's
write
when they ask you to come up with questions.
Come up with
and
questions.
You should have questions about this, and it's like, I just don't, and
you have to write it down on the side, right?
Yeah, and it's like I actually cannot. I will ask you the dumbest question in the world.
No, I don't think it's dumb.
No, I will ask you the dumbest question. The most obvious, like I already know the answer to it because I don't have a question.
No, I'm sure if I like went through your questions, I'm sure it was pretty decent.
No.
There's no such thing as like a bad question.
See, that's what they all say too.
That's
when
true.
they no, not with my experience. Fuck no. That's why I never ask questions anymore in school ever.
Gotcha.
Because they always say that. They're like, no question is dumb.
Yeah.
Like if you're thinking it, somebody else is probably thinking it.
Yeah.
And then when I have a question, it's like, how do you not know that? Like you should have already known that. It's like, all right, I'm done. I'm never asking another question. I haven't since I was in 5th grade. I literally have not asked.
Okay, maybe I understand what you're saying. The question, you can sort of find that answer by reading the text.
Yeah, but I don't have a question. Is my point.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I don't have it. Maybe if it comes down to like math or something, yeah, I'll have a million questions. But like in a reading or something, or like something that's already there, I don't have questions.
Because all the questions, well, what about questions where there's no right or wrong answers and you're stating just like open-ended questions? Maybe they want that.
Because there is always a right or wrong answer.
Okay, wait, we're gonna have a long conversation. So you think for all the questions there's always right or wrong answers?
I feel like the majority of the time, yeah.
Of the time. So when no open-ended, usually you believe
that there is a right or wrong?
You believe that there's always like right or wrong answers for open-ended
like
questions.
I mean, I don't know.
Wait, let me pull up open-ended questions online.
Okay.
we're gonna read some. We're gonna read some.
Oh fuck.
Why? Is somebody texting you?
He called me.
Who? Who is it?
Do you have one?
Okay. Why are humans creative?
Why are they creative? Because they have a brain.
But there's so many answers though. Maybe that's why. Maybe they want a question where you can have multiple answers. And that's open-ended questions.
Yeah, those are fine, I think. Yeah, in the case of like something like that.
Like, what is good life?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, in cases of this, obviously people are going to have many different answers.
Yeah, maybe the teacher wanted us to come up with something open-ended.
No.
Then.
If they're like, read this text and at the end of it, come up with a question. Ask me a question that you have about this text. Okay, I read the text. I don't have a fucking question. Now I'm panicking because you're forcing me to ask a fucking question. It's the same thing as like being like, I don't know. You can't just put me. I don't have a fucking question. You can't ask me to ask you a question if I can't come up with one.
What was your grade in that class?
No, it's like not a specific class. I just feel like it's like.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know. We had to do that for one of my classes in the winter. People were presenting, and then we had to ask.
Class?
I don't remember. Well, I do remember, but
what was it?
I don't know.
Of course you don't. Okay.
But people were presenting, and you were required to ask that group a question. And I was literally like, that's when I used ChatGPT. I was like, what can I ask a question about? Like literally, and I couldn't see the presentation until day of. So I'm over here panicking, and I'm literally like, I asked them dumbest question. I had to ask 2 questions.
For example,
I remember what I asked.
Oh, what did you ask?
They presented on, I don't remember what it was about, but it had in it was like they did a study on girls and boys and something. I asked obviously probably not. I go, was there a difference in results based on gender? Like,
probably
fucking not. Probably not.
Probably.
And then my other question, I think
there's always an answer.
I was like something about the size of the case study, which was like,
I hate it. Like, do you think the source that you use are accurate? Like,
yeah, like what the hell do you want me to ask? I know that question is stupid, but I don't have a fucking question for you.
I know what you mean. So when I did like a debate thing, I did like a debate back in, but I wasn't like a debate kid though. But why look at me like that?
No, I don't need. I've done a debate once.
Yeah, debate.
Yeah.
And then they always attack you with, like, where'd you get the source? Like, when was it? Like, that's the dumbest. But you have to like respond to that, right?
Yeah.
I hated that question. Like,
dude, anything also that has to do with anything about public speaking, I literally cannot do it.
Because you have to BS your way through it.
No.
You know that what you're saying doesn't make sense.
No, dude, it's not. I just have such bad anxiety. I can talk to anybody like face to face, one on one, like fine. But when it comes down to a quiet room and it's just my voice that I am hearing, oh my God, it's so embarrassing. Like I will panic. I am already panicking because I know I'm going to have to present some point when we go back to school, and it's like this whole thing, like a month leading up to it. I can't go to sleep. My heart's racing. I wake up in a panic. I'm like, oh fuck, I have to present. And it's not like how other people are like, oh, I'm scared, I hate presenting. Like I feel like everyone says that. Like, no, it's bad. Like it sounds like I'm crying when I'm talking because I'm so nervous. So I'm like, oh. So after that, and I'm like, fuck, and then my face gets all red. I'm like, oh no, I'm shaking, uncontrollably shake. Like, it's so fucking embarrassing. It's so bad.
Wait, when was the last time that you actually presented in front of a class?
It was in winter semester.
Winter semester.
Yep.
For
that same class, that presentation I was just telling you about was that class.
What was it?
Huh?
Name drop.
What name drop? What?
The name of the class.
No.
You're done with it though.
It was fine. Yeah, but I still have to do more presentations.
Yeah. I remember middle school. I was watching a presentation and there was this Asian kid, like Chinese kid.
Yeah.
Short hair, like spiky hair, glasses. It was history class. And he went up there and then he didn't say a word. He was just looking at the board and then just like having like a deep breath, like loud, like ongoing, like
oh no,
like that for like a minute or something, a minute and a half. Like he was touching his forehead. He was just looking at the board.
Yeah.
And the teacher had to kind of like escort him out.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. When I see people like that too, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, man, I feel you. In my head, I'm like, you got this. Like, keep going. Like, you're good. I promise. Because every time when I'm sitting there, right before I know I'm about to get up. Oh my fucking God, it's so bad. Like, I want to actually just run out the room and cry. So I'm just sitting there, and then in my head, I'm always like, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
When someone else is presenting, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're on their phone.
Yeah, nobody's fucking listening. Like, I'm like, I know that right now this person's presenting. Do I fucking, I don't know what they're saying. I don't fucking care. So, but then when I get up there, I'm like, I know these things. But it's like, it's so fucking bad. And I know that people can hear it in my voice. Like, my friends at school used to tell me that, like, are you okay? Why do you sound like you're about to cry? And I'm like, no, I don't. Like, it'd be the same when I had to read out loud in class too.
Oh, that
like
one.
when you get called on to read out. I think that should be fucking banned in schools. Is like making people present. Just get rid of it.
Nah, I disagree.
Get rid of it.
Nah.
Why?
Because
what does it help you with?
Because for me, I think it depends on what you're talking about. When I'm talking about something that I don't even care, that's when I feel like you. Because I don't care about what I'm talking right now.
Like when you're not prepared for it, or you genuinely just don't.
But it's usually the things that
I do all of the things. Oh my god! Every time before I have a presentation, I'm always like searching, how do you calm down before you present something? How do you do that? And like I will practice over and over and over and over again. I make sure that I know what I'm talking about. And that I'm looking in the mirror, like talking out loud and saying it to myself. And I'm like, all right, I got this. And then right before, I'm like, nope. Then it doesn't go away until I'm done.
For me, it depends on like if you care about the topic or not. Because usually the thing that we talk about in class, you don't really care about it. Like U.S. history and that people fought. And like, okay, people fought. So what? That happened. Yeah. What am I supposed to say about that, you know?
Yeah.
But if I'm talking about like starting a podcast, then I'll have more to say, right? Something I care about.
I think it's also just intimidating too when you know you're being like graded on it, so you're trying to make it like perfect when you're presenting in front of like the professor or whoever, and they're like watching you, and you're like.
Because I know that when I was talking about, I had to do a presentation first semester like last year. It was something about like music history. And personally, I didn't really care. Yeah. So I just talked, and while I was talking, it's quiet, right? The silence. People just looking at me, and I'm talking. But at the same time, I'm thinking, what am I doing right now? You know? Does this even matter? You know, I don't like the topic. I don't really care about anything. That's when I get the anxiety. Because I don't know what to say. What am I supposed to say? Because I don't really care about this thing. Yeah. You know? For me, at least.
I think they should just get rid of it. Because you know what? I've been this way since I was a kid, since I was little. And everyone tells you, oh, the more you do it, the better it gets. No, that's bullshit. That is so not true. That is so not true. Because why do I still feel this way then? And I've done a million presentations. I've read out loud a bunch of times, and it doesn't get easier. That's what I've learned. I'm like, it's never gonna go away.
Okay, what about this? First time we did the podcast, you were like, I was nervous.
Yeah, but it was fine. Like I was nervous, but it was like not like my voice is shaking, and it's not like that. That I can manage. The other thing, when it takes over my body, I am no longer in control of my body. It's like so weird. My head gets all cloudy. I can't hear anything. Cannot hear anything. Can't even see anything. I don't look at anyone. And then it's like the second I sit down, I can feel like the blood from my brain just.
And then you know how to speak.
And
again.
then when you know how to then
speak
when
again.
I sit down, I'm like
you know how to
damn, can I redo that? Like I feel fine now. Like why the fuck was I freaking out? Like that's how I feel every single time. I'm like, literally that was fine. Like, but then. But next time a presentation comes, I'm like, okay, I did that. I can do this one. Nope. It all comes back.
Yeah. And do you say a lot of filler words in your presentation when you're like presenting something? Like, yeah, because I'm nervous. So you do that a lot?
I feel like I won't if I'm not nervous, but up there, yeah. Or because I have to pause because I literally cannot keep up with my breath when I'm talking. So I will like I usually write it like a script when I have to present, which I think makes it worse.
Yeah, because you're just like glued down to your phone.
Worse. So I'll be like reading it and then I'm like And then because I do it because I have to catch my breath, or then that sound like I'm gonna cry sound is gonna come on.
Can you say that again? Okay, the breath.
I'd be like, so yeah, today he did this and and I feel like everyone's looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with, like, you didn't even finish your sentence.
I want to see it again. It's so real though. It's so real.
It's so bad.
Do it again.
It's so bad.
Do it again for me.
I want to pull up a script that I have.
Wait, can I take the Instagram story?
No.
I'll put it on my Instagram story. Wait, can you do it all one time?
No, I don't want to be on Instagram. No.
No, Instagram story.
No, I don't want to be on Instagram
story.
No, I can't
do
it.
Do like. Just do it one more time. 3.
I don't want to be on.
3, 2, 1.
I can do.
Action. It's all going with my stories. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Well, that was so real.
Yeah,
though.
it
Wait,
is.
Can you say it? Can you do it again? It's so addicting too. It's so real though. I want to see it again too.
Is this presentation actually?
Oh, you still have the notes?
Yep.
Oh,
and I was talking about depression and anxiety.
Oh.
So that's fucking great.
Oh.
I hope they got to see your sweatpants.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm such a jokester. I'm so funny. Dude, I'm getting anxiety just reading this again.
I'm laughing too much. Okay. Oh, I did like an ab workout just now. Wow. The public speaking and you're talking about anxiety and depression.
Yeah, you know how much of an idiot I looked like? Like, I was like... I was like this, like, depression and anxiety are common, and I'm trying to look up, are common mental health issues among adolescents. However, there have been many studies on the impact of physical exercise on adolescents. Like, it's like so bad. It is so bad.
Okay. Oh, that was fun. Okay. For some reason, that acting is like so good. You know, that's actually 100% real. You know.
I do very good impressions.
Yeah. Well, are you good at acting?
No, I don't think so.
No. I think you have a dry humor, some sort of dry humor.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how do you know?
I don't know.
You
I think
know?
I'm funny.
You heard some? Wait, did someone else told you that you were funny, or is that something they just came up with?
I just think I'm funny.
Oh. Gotcha. I think you have the dry humor. That's what I'm noticing right now. You just do the thing, you say the line, And then you have no emotion, but it's funny. You know? It's funny how you guys have to talk about anxiety and depression.
I know.
And it's like public speaking.
It was bad. It was painful.
Wow. What did you get?
An A.
An A?
Yeah.
Oh.
My partner probably carried me.
Oh, you had a partner.
Because we had to split it up. So I was like, fuck this. And she wanted to present first. So we signed up. And I was like,
that's good.
I was like, I learned that that's better. Just get the fuck
better.
out of the way. So we went first. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the first like 4 slides. And then you do the last 4. She's like, okay. So I went first. So that way, once I've already fucked it up, then she can like do it and everyone will forget about me. So then I was just standing there like.
Yeah. Wait, who's your partner? Name drop.
I honestly don't know her name.
Oh, I don't know
or
her
I
name.
forgot it.
Wait, when you were preparing for that, how'd you guys prepare? It's group work, and the group work always doesn't go well.
No, I feel like it goes like pretty okay. This is like the first time. I feel like before I came here, oh my god, every other group work was like, fuck, do it last minute, and like there's always somebody else to do it. Like it's like
the one who
here, no fucking way. At least not in my experience. It's like everybody is like so on top of their shit. The second you get assigned the assignment, it's not even due until another month. They're already, all right, guys, let's do our first meeting like tomorrow. Okay, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. Then there's always like that group leader. I'll make the doc. But usually the person that makes the doc doesn't do shit except open the doc and then type whatever somebody else is saying. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, they did so much work. Like, they didn't. Yeah. But I'm never the one to open the doc. I just sit there and like, just tell me what to do and I'll do it.
For me, I used to, because I heard something about even if you know things, you never tell people that you know things. Because once you like tell your group mates that you know things, then they like,
expect you to do it. Yeah, no.
In groups, I'm like, I'm dummy.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know anything.
But the thing is, I actually don't know anything.
Oh, you don't know anything?
No. So it's like, I don't know. But I feel like people are also really nice and they will help you. Like, I do that so much. Like, I'm like, wait, for this, like, do we have to do this? Or can you, like, look over this? You know? And people are like, they'll do it. Yeah, I mean, I know, but I always try to, like, do my part and, like, make sure that I'm, like, doing shit. Because I'm like, they usually make you do that evaluation at the end of each person in the group. So I'm like, okay.
But I don't know. For at least, like, music school, like, they don't really care about classes. So, like, when it comes to, like, group projects, I don't know, they do the bare minimum. But we don't fight, though. I think that's the difference. We don't care about the class, so we don't really care if the other person does it or not.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
but maybe it's different for computer science people, because you need the other person's help because there's just too much
computer
things.
science people, yeah, probably.
I heard something about that. So you want to take classes with your friends so that you guys can be groups.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
I just don't like group work. I don't like it at all.
Well, the thing is,
there's so much group work in my major. Like, that's...
Wait, what's your major? Public health?
Like, that's the majority of it. It's very working together and...
But I think it's a good skill, though.
It is, yeah. But I just prefer to work on my own.
Going back...
Because I don't like working on other people's time, especially when it's, like, something like a group project where it's, like, everybody has to, like, dedicate specific times to meet. And it's, like, I don't feel like it.
Yeah. The more people you have, it's like harder to even schedule, right?
Yeah, but they're always like, and I get it. Like, of course we have to work on it and whatnot, but it's like, me, I'm the type.
Yeah.
Save it until later. We have plenty of time. It's okay.
Yeah. Maybe also that's why I don't like to have like multiple people on the podcast at the same time.
For the same reasons, yeah.
Think about having 4 people to schedule everything.
Yeah, that's difficult.
It doesn't work. One person's like, I have something, The other person, I have something to at that time. Oh, I guess it's not happening this week. If you think about that, it's a hassle.
Yeah.
But I think you're easy to schedule with.
Me.
That's what I've noticed. I like it.
Is it though, or is it?
No,
Joseph, I can't. I have homework. I have this. No, we have to do. We're gonna. It's fine. You're fine. Just.
No, like I like it. When I try to schedule things, some people are like, "No, I really can't."
Oh.
Those are the ones that I don't really do with.
Yeah.
But I think it applies in the real world too. When you're working with someone, let's say I'm a company, right? I'm trying to hire someone. We're doing a collab with this, for example, influencer. But this influencer just hard to work with, you know? She's like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Then after that collab, they're not gonna like ask him the person if it's hard to work with. So I think it's a good skill to have, you know?
Yeah.
Just saying yes. Oh, I like it. Okay, I'm free.
To be reliable.
To be simple.
Reliable and just reliable.
Maybe it's a good tip.
It's like, don't say you're gonna do something and then not do it.
When I'm talking with like a company, for example, I try to make it simple as possible. So they send me an email. I'm like, okay, at this time, I'll send you guys the video. Boom, just one email. That's it. And then send them the video. Work done. So it only went like twice, one and then twice. I think that's good.
Yeah, simple, easy.
But some people, they're like, I have this. I'm like, I don't think it's good. So whenever you're trying to do group work, not in school. School, that's fine. It doesn't matter. But outside of school, when you're like out of school, be easy to work with. I think that's good. But school, group project, I think it's fine. Whatever you do, it doesn't really matter that much. I was gonna say something. Oh, so you think public speaking is not? They should like take it out of the school curriculum.
Yeah, I mean, I get why somebody could argue and say that it is beneficial, but I feel like if that's not something, especially if it's not something that you're gonna have to do in your career, why do you have to do it? Do you know what I mean? Like, why the fuck should I do it if...
Yeah. But do you think it's because...
It's literally, I always say it's literally public humiliation to make a student go up there and like tremble on their words and like literally look like an idiot in front of people. It's like actually public humiliation.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
I would so rather take a test, write a 20-page essay, anything, over having to do a presentation. So
have an option.
Yeah.
For students. Either you want to present.
They'll like punish you if you don't like. Oh. If you're like, they're like, well, toughen up. Like you're gonna have to do this someday. Like it's totally different when they're like, oh, how are you gonna be able to like communicate with your coworkers one day or like talk to people? It's completely different. Yeah. Because I can talk to people and I'm fine. I don't get nervous or nothing. Yeah. It's totally different.
Well, I feel like in like 10 to 20 years where we'll have our own like AI stuff, our own thing, we can just write the script and our AI on screen will do the
speak
public
for us.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how to talk anyways anymore.
Yeah. So it might change.
I hope so, because that shit is literally like
it's gonna change.
Hell.
But I know that, let's say there's two types. One, you're by yourself talking, and the other one, there's someone in front of you talking. I think the second one, I think it's doable. It's like right now. What do you mean? So like an interview style.
Yeah, that's fine. Because somebody's helping you basically like.
Because I know that for usually public speaking, you're the one just talking the whole time, right? But at the same time, if you're on stage, sometimes there's an interviewer, and there's interviewee, like on stage at the same time. What do you think about that kind of public speaking?
I think that's fine.
Right?
Yeah.
Just basically we talk right now, but there's an audience.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, there's an audience.
I know, but that doesn't scare me.
Right? Because you have someone else with you.
No, it'd be fine either way.
I
think what it is also is it's like, because I did have to do like, it wasn't a presentation, but it was like for a movie class, and you had to like everybody watched the movie, and then your group had to go up there and like basically lead the class and like come up with questions to ask them about everything. And one of my partners was like to us, "Oh, I love talking, so like you guys don't really have to worry about it, like if you don't like doing that." And I was like, God bless you. I fucking love those kinds of people. Like, oh my God, you have no idea how much it just saved me. So then we go, and I was trying to pretend like I was being busy on the computer, like, oh, I'm typing what the students are saying. So I wasn't doing shit, but I was like looking at it, and I was like, and then he comes up to me in the middle of it, like everyone was discussing, and then he's like, oh, do you want to read the next part and like lead that? And I was like, wait, what? Like,
what am I doing again? Like, I'm a dummy now.
Yeah, no, I was like, what the fuck? Like, cause he was like doing well, and I was like, I literally don't know what the fuck to say. And then I think because I was so on the spot, it was great. My voice wasn't shaky or nothing. And I was like, damn, I'm doing good. I even asked somebody like a really good question, actually. Like, I did good. And that was the same week I had back to back presentations. I had that one, then I had my debate, then I had the one that went to shit.
When was it?
All at the end of the semester. Winter semester, yeah.
Wait, you had to do a debate?
Yeah. It wasn't, I feel like they called it a debate, but it really wasn't. Like, they were like, there's no winners. It's just like, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I did really well on that, and I was so proud of myself. I was like, dang, all right, I got it. Nope.
I think for me, like having a conversation, I think it's fine for me, because if you think about like the podcast, that's what we're basically doing. Yeah. Debating.
Yeah.
You know?
But okay, that's another thing actually I wanted to say about presentations and shit like that. You know, there's people that are extroverts, introverts. Who is most likely to not like doing the presentation? Introverts, probably. True. Right. So why does everything always cater towards extroverts? Why is it always like, this is something everybody has to do?
What about we're doing we're taking tests, we're writing essays for introverts? If you think about it that way.
I think it's totally different.
You don't like that?
No, like I don't mind it.
That's for introverts. And for extroverts,
they would probably rather get up there and talk and like...
So we do both.
Yeah, but I feel like but the whole point is that they're not going to get crippling anxiety and humiliate themselves in front of people to write an essay. So, yeah.
I think, yeah, that's true.
Like, I actually lose sleep over, and I literally was thinking about it. I was like, dude, this is affecting me. Like, I could die of stress right now because of what you're making me do. Like, I literally I wake up in a panic. My heart is racing, and then I realize, oh, fuck, I have that. Like, that's what woke me up. Like, it's bad. It gets bad.
But I think you can overcome it, though.
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nope.
I
don't believe it, because all these years it hasn't gotten better. It's just been the same, if not worse.
No, have you tried talking into the camera? Like, because when I was first starting like the video thing, when I was talking to the camera, it was so awkward. Like having the phone.
But that's different. My point is, it's like,
hi guys, my name's John.
But my point is that it's the anxiety.
Yeah, I know.
You're not gonna get. Like, yeah, it can be awkward, but like it's not. I don't feel like it's the same.
Nah, I think you can overcome it.
Nope.
You don't think so?
I gotta take 10 shots before I do it. I think I thought about doing that before, but then I was like, I think that just make it worse, and then I'll be panicking from that and this. And
I think I can like make you overcome it. Do you know how?
How?
So whenever we do a podcast, there's like a few people like in front of us. At first,
I wouldn't have a problem though right now if there was people right now. I wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah. But that's public speaking.
But it's just different if I'm in a classroom setting and
There
everyone's
are
looking
more
at me.
people, right? Let's say there are like 20 people in front of us, and then we're talking.
I'd be a little bit nervous.
Yeah, well,
But I think I would be fine though, because this is a conversation.
yeah, for me, this is fine.
Yeah.
But when you're by yourself and then you have to fill up all the time by yourself.
Or not necessarily by yourself. Even if I'm with a partner, it's the same.
Yeah, because you guys are the one just talking to.
It's because I'm like
Yeah.
presenting something. I'm having to explain something and make people understand.
But you don't
it.
get feedbacks.
Huh?
So you don't get feedback after you say something, right? The audience, they don't say anything back. You just want like
Well,
giving.
sometimes they do, yeah. Like when they're required to ask questions.
I don't know, of course.
When they ask you questions, you don't know
So
how
it's
to
not a
fucking answer
conversation.
them. Yeah, if it's conversation, it's fine.
Yeah. So I think of like stand-up comedy as like a really hard job.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy, I have so much respect. Like people who do it
Yeah,
like every week.
Because, mm-hmm.
Like what if the audience don't laugh at your joke?
I know.
Have you ever been?
No, I never watched.
Me too.
No. I want to though.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. But I heard that Ann Arbor, I don't think it's good here.
I've heard they have the one with like the students or something.
Nuts about it. But usually like LA.
Okay, yeah.
I heard like you're in LA.
Yeah.
Like the famous. Have you seen like the short clips of like stand-up comedy, kind of like
Probably.
talking with audiences?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Joking. That one's hard. You need talent for that. Some sort of talent.
Oh yeah.
That joke. There are people who are just naturally funny.
Yeah.
You know? Do you think you're that type?
That I'm naturally funny?
Yeah. But they don't like laugh at their own joke. They don't think that they're funny.
Well, the whole point
at
is,
the
I
time.
think if like you're trying to say something that's funny, like don't make it seem like you're trying to be funny, because then if it goes to shit, you're just like, okay, like I wasn't trying to be funny anyways. Like,
oh, okay, gotcha. Do you think you're that type? Do you think you said? Oh, I think I'm funny.
yeah, I think I am funny. I make
think-
myself laugh all the time.
No, I don't think you're like that
Yes.
funny though. Do you agree?
You don't think I'm funny?
You're funny,
I
but
don't care if people don't think I'm funny, but
you're funny, but there's another level up there.
oh
where,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
they'll just talk and it's just funny.
yeah. Well, oh my god, was I telling you this?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
me.
you can
But
just
I don't
look
think
at
we talked
someone.
about it like on the podcast though.
No,
Wait,
we did. I
talked
think
about
for a
it?
second, like I'm pretty sure it was you.
Yeah, it
I
was
like,
me,
you
but I
just
thought
look at someone and they're just fucking funny. This shit, anything they say is funny.
Wait, did we talk about this on the podcast or
Yeah,
was it
we
off
did.
the camera?
No, on podcast.
On the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't really remember which one it was, but we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. That people are talented.
Yeah.
That's
But they feel like
what
they
I
don't
consider
even know
talented.
it.
yeah, they don't know.
Sometimes it's like,
They're like,
yeah, that's what makes it funnier too. Is why you just do that's funny.
I always have that friend. Do you have that friend right now? Like right
No,
now?
I don't think so.
You think
I wish
so?
I did though.
Yeah, I don't know where they went.
I know.
Like they're just gone, right?
Yeah.
We had
I
it
feel
back
like
in middle school.
Yeah.
Just random kid in lunch.
The way
I
they
don't know.
walk, they're like,
The way they walk, the way they eat. But now, they're all gone.
yeah, where the fuck did they go? I don't know.
Maybe it's because of the age thing. As they get old, you know.
No, most I feel like they usually
They
stay there
say?
because they're so unaware of like how funny they are. Like they're, I don't want to say stupid, but like they don't know that. They're like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Huh. I don't know. I've never seen that kind of people like on campus though.
No, me either.
Maybe they just.
Well, what time do we start? I feel like I've been talking for
40.
hours.
Oh, it's about time. Yeah, I'm wrap it up soon.
I'm not really supposed to eat, but I really want Takis.
Like the chips.
She said after midnight to stop, and then she said 2 a.m. or something like that.
Oh, you have the.
She's like, if you sleep
surgery.
late, you can eat after 2 a.m. It's fine. But I was like,
Oh.
I don't sleep late. Like,
Do you have Takis?
go get some, I think.
Oh.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I never had Takis.
Don't eat them.
It's
Don't fucking
addicting.
eat them. Yes.
I've seen them, and the flavor is lime, right? But I'm like, I think I've tried like the lime flavor, like maybe I've tried, but I remember. But I didn't like it because it was too sour. Like chips being sour is just
not your thing.
I don't know. It's maybe I have to get used to it. It's like the same thing as the hot Cheetos. I still remember the first time I tried hot Cheetos. It was middle school. I first came to America, 7th grade, lunchtime. Usually like lunchtime, you usually like get the food and you pick it yourself, right? You pick the chips and you pay for it. You don't know?
We didn't have lunch.
Oh, then how'd you eat?
No, you had to bring your own lunch.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah.
I mean, you can do both. Sometimes you bring your lunch, but you can buy the granola bar if you want. So you pick your thing. And then there were options, you know, like barbecue baked, you know, the Cheetos cheese, Doritos. And I would always get like the Doritos and the barbecue. And then one day, one Korean friend was like, you need to try the hot Cheetos. Once you try it, you're just gonna get that every day. I didn't believe that, but after I got out, at first I was like, whoa, why is it so salty? But after that, I got addicted to it.
It is real. Yeah.
Ever since then, the hot Cheetos,
oh my god, when I was
it's good. And it's same for Takis.
the thing is worse. I used to be addicted, like chronically addicted to hot Cheetos.
Right.
And now I'm kind of sick of them. I haven't had them in so long.
Me too.
Yeah. Now it's been Takis.
Takis. Wait,
It's so fucking bad for
when
you.
did you start eating Takis? Do you know?
It's like, and I feel like probably a year ago.
Year ago.
Maybe less than that.
Oh, so it's a new thing.
Like I've had them before, but it wasn't like the chips that I would pick. It'd always be like hot Funyuns, anything spicy.
Right.
Hot Funyuns, hot fries.
Hot fries are good too.
Oh my fucking god.
The gas station ones. I remember trying hot fries back in like 2nd grade. A white boy had a hot fries, and then he gave me one in lunch. I still remember, and it was really good. And he was like, "Where'd you get it?" It's like, "Oh, it's like $1 in the gas station." Blah, blah, blah. I remember.
Yeah, those things are addicting.
And what's your plan after this?
I have like a paragraph left of my last essay.
Only paragraph left.
But then because there's like part A, part B, part C. So I did part A, which was a whole essay. Then part B, another essay. Part C is just like terms.
Yeah.
But you have to write like a paragraph for like 5 terms. So I think I'll be fine.
Oh, so you finished everything. Basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
In like 5 hours. Yeah.
Oh, I told you that you'll be able to finish it.
Well, it's really shitty. The paragraphs are very small.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The professor, they don't really care.
He cares.
He cares.
I'm also going to get a 0 on participation points, so that's nice.
Nah, it's fine. The grade doesn't matter that much.
Well, he forced us to talk in class to get participation, and I refused to speak.
Oh, I hate participation. Whenever I have to talk, it's like...
Yeah. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about, so I don't know what to say.
So usually the beginning of the semester, I would like talk, and then after midway through the semester, I start not talking, and in the end, like I don't really do anything, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I've been doing. But I got a good grade though. And I think it also helps when, you know how you do like every single homework in the beginning of the semester, right?
Yeah.
And then mid to like late, like when you get to like the end of the semester, you get busy with other things, right? At that point, it's hard to keep up. Like it's hard to do everything. It's hard to read like the whole passage. At that point, you just read like the first 2 paragraphs and just guess.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
You start slacking.
But the fact that you studied everything in the beginning, right? You read the whole passage and everything. So when you're doing the final project, you get to pick, right?
Yeah.
Pick the passage that we read so far. Because you read it like in the beginning, you can just use the beginning.
True,
and
yeah.
you can get away with it.
Yeah.
That's how I think. Anyway. It's useful. So all the passages, like a month before the semester ended, like I don't even know what it, like I didn't even read it. Like discussion post, read the first thesis, the first paragraph was like okay, yeah, it worked. So anyway, that's the advice. Anyway, our topic before we end.
What topic?
We have to come up. We usually come up with a topic before we end.
No, we don't do that every time.
But it's like a trailer though.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about this, so stay tuned.
Surgery.
Yeah. It has to be clickbaity.
Surgery.
It's not clickbaity enough. Like people are gonna
getting my teeth ripped out.
That's a good one. See, you can come up with good ideas. Anyway, thank you for listening / watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.